What's up, carnivores? Zach here with American Smoke. I'm at home alone today, feeling a little bit creative, and I had a leftover half chicken from a cook I did yesterday, and I thought, man, let's make something that's mighty fine. Today, we're gonna make Nashville Hot Chicken Twinkies on the Pitballs Vertical. Y'all stick around because this is gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good. I've never made it before, so y'all are coming along on this journey with me. It can't be bad because I'm putting a bunch of good stuff in it. You know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and get into everything that we're gonna do to make these Nashville Hot Chicken Twinkies today. All right, so first thing that I'm gonna do is we're gonna debone some of this chicken. It's if y'all haven't watched that video, y'all should make sure and check that out. Make sure to leave me a little bit of pick meat to play with while this is cooking. Because I promise you, don't nothing go to waste around my house. I don't know how things are around y'all's house, but yeah, we don't be about that life. If you don't like dark meat and you want to use all breast, obviously use breast meat. And all we got to do now is cut this up into little bitty pieces. If y'all didn't see my new knife in my last video, this is my new Dahlia series from Folded Steel. It is truly a cool knife, and I'm truly happy to have it. Cutting this up today on my Drip Easy tub. I was in search for a new tub because I've got one that's just terrible. It's terrible. It's got all these bumps in the bottom, I guess, to keep meat from sitting flat on the bottom, let marinate under it. I suppose that's the reasoning. But what happens is it's just you can't slide anything around in there, and it's just awful. This is just, you know, the evolution of solving problems is what this is. This is a cutting board built into the bottom of your tub. And let's say that I was cutting this up, you know, and it was starting to spread out more like things do when you cut them up, and it was starting to push off the edge like it would on a normal cutting board. I'd have to try to wrangle it up. Well, on this particular tub, all I've got to do is just pop that up. It's not going anywhere now. So let's go ahead and spend a little bit of time chopping this up. And that is how that is done. We've got that pretty well chewed up. You want to make sure that you chew this stuff up sort of fine so that it will go into your jalapeno peppers that we're about to prep. We're going to transfer this over into our bowl now. And looking at this, I got a good bit more out of it than I thought I was going to get, so I'm not going to put all of it into this mixture because I'll just end up with a cream cheese and chicken mixture and having to figure out something to do with that. I'd rather just eat the chicken, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't have that many jalapenos. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get open our cream cheese. This has been sitting out for a while, coming up to room temp, so it's easier to combine. And what we're going to be adding to that is about a half a cup of sharp cheddar and about half a cup of mozzarella. So we've got cream cheese, chicken, mozzarella, and cheddar cheese. How can this be bad? We're introducing a new product. This is the Nashville Hot. Buyer beware. I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't go too heavy with this. You want to make sure you want to take this lid off. You want to lick your finger and tap it to it and touch it to your tongue before you decide how heavy it's going to go into this mixture. Let's go ahead and just combine. If you want to, you could just cover this in some sort of pecans or something, make a cheese log out of it. But that's pretty well combined. We'll set that off to the side and get our jalapenos out. So what we're going to be doing with our jalapenos is we're not going to be taking the ends off. We're going to be splitting this jalapeno so we can open it up and core it. Now, I hope one of my babies don't get a hold of this spoon today because this is one of their spoons, and I figured, man, nothing's going to really work better than this little old spoon to get this stuff out of here. Just get it in there and work it around. Don't be like me. Don't be overly aggressive. Or you can be like me, be overly aggressive. There is an art form to this, I'm sure of it. There we go. Get all the seeds out of there if you don't like the seeds. These are some crisp jalapenos. Maybe should have left them sitting outside the fridge to let them soften up a little bit. I don't know. It's all good because you know what? We're going to wrap these things up in bacon. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Let's go ahead and get all these fixed up. Okay, so we've got those split and de-seeded. Now we're going to go ahead and put some of this into these peppers. Now, some of you will say you should have put it in a Ziploc bag and squirted it in there. You know, this is sort of thick, so I'm just gonna stick it in there like that, and it's gonna be ready to rock and roll. We're gonna go ahead and stuff all of these. And that's it. So we've got all of those stuffed with our cream cheese mixture. It's time to wrap them in bacon and get them ready for the smoker. All right, so today I'm using some Wright's thick real wood bacon hickory smoked, baby. What you talking about? Make sure, What do y'all think? I reckon this will work. I don't want to get that raw bacon on my chicken. Nothing like a little to-go box so I can eat this. Sometimes, you know, the best solution is the one that's right in front of you. That's what we're going to do here today. We're going to set that right there. So let's get the fly out of here and let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. I got my meat pins out today. I'm going to see what we can do with that. This should be about one strip of bacon per. We'll see how that goes. Make sure you wrap it kind of tight. And we're just going to pin that bacon right there. I'm going to make sure you sort of orient where the cheese is at the top. Man, I got a cat over here fussing at me. Come on. Go somewhere else. All right, so went and got my hands washed up and ready for the next phase. Took my little Philadelphia cream chicken up to the house and put it in the refrigerator. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of Lane's salt, pepper, garlic on this. It's gonna add excellent texture and a little extra pop of flavor. And y'all know I wasn't done with this stuff right here. Y'all know I wasn't done. I want them spicy. My babies ain't gonna be eating none of this. So this is for Dada and Mama. Mama like it spicy too. But this is gonna have some kick. You may wanna go lighter than I'm going. That's up to you. We'll see how it carries over after being cooked though. All right, so these are ready to go into smoke. We'll see y'all at the smoker. Okay, so these are ready for the smoke. We're just gonna get them in there and we're cooking today at low and slow, 230 degrees. The cheeses, the chicken, the peppers, everything is, you can eat it as is if you wanted to. So we're cooking these until the bacon gets the color that we want. And we're gonna go low and slow to just render that bacon down and get a nice crunch when we take a bite. And now we wait. All right, so we're about an hour and a half in, and I got my glass actually clean, so I'm just gonna leave it closed and let y'all look through the glass. Bacon is starting to take on good color, but it's still, as you can see, sort of raw around the bottom. I want it to be good and crispied up and have great color. And right before it gets where I want it, we're gonna put some sauce on it. Let's go ahead and get into these sauces now. We're gonna be using a little bit of the Lane's It's Vinegar sauce. It's vinegar. I should open this. Sometimes you think you can just power through. Sometimes the plastic wins. Y'all know how it is. Sometimes the plastic wins, but I always win. So we're mixing up a little bit of the It's a Vinegar sauce and a little bit of the one-legged chicken. I think it's just gonna be fire on this Twinkie. So what I've got in this bowl already is a decent sized pat of butter just to mellow things out and help combine things a little bit. We're just gonna be going in with a couple tablespoons of this. You don't need much unless you wanna, have a little extra for dipping. And we're gonna be putting in a little bit of this one-legged chicken, maybe a teaspoon and a half of that. Our next sauce is gonna be a unique combination that I think is gonna just really pop. When you hear about that Nashville hot chicken, typically what you think about is a sandwich, and a lot of times that sandwich is gonna have some pickles on it. And so we're gonna go with a little bit of ranch dressing, about like that, I guess. Never throw away your dill pickle juice, never. And we're gonna pour a little dill pickle juice in there. That ought to be good. mix that up, and that's gonna be what we sort of drizzle over the top of these things once it's all said and done. And I can promise you that right there is gonna be fire. We'll see y'all here in a little bit. We slide this sauce onto those Twinkies. All right, so these things have ascended into what can only be known as the next level. But there are further levels still. I feel like we're in like barbecue inception. We must go a level deeper. Oh, yeah. Sauce will stay nice and hot on top of the smoker. And we don't want to we just want to lightly sauce these Nashville Hot Chicken Twinkies. That just rolls off the stinking tongue, man. I'll tell you what, anybody that says these things don't put out smoke, just stand in front of them and like sauce things. You find out real quick just how much smoke they put out. All right, we'll just be watching these until they get the right color, and then we'll be pulling them. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what is known as it. It's done. They are done. They are rocking and they are rolling. So these are all rested for about 10 or 15 minutes. Definitely don't want to go into them too quickly with all that molten cheese in there. You want to sort of, wait a minute. Look at that. These things look so good. And they are so tender. So tender. Oh my gosh. Let y'all have a look at them. Could not be happier with how these turned out. I'm hoping that my imaginations just created something that's really tasty as well. A lot of these just look so good. These just look so good. Some better than others. That's just, the way things get wrapped. But the one that's not as pretty is the one that I'm going to cut into right here. And we're going to see, how it do. Oh, so beautiful. Dear Lord in heaven, look at these things. I'm hoping it burns. I'm hoping it is hot. What'd I do with my beer? Wait just a minute. Did I say beer? I meant ice cold lemonade. All right. Let's see what's up with that Nashville Hot Chicken Twinkie. Perfect bite. Beer garb. Oh, that is so good. Oh man, that is excellent. There's a little bit of a crunch on that bacon. Everything else is just super tender. The flavor is just like incredible. I got so excited, I forgot our sauce. So remember, this is just ranch dressing and dill pickle, about, what would you say, 3 to 2? 2 to 1, something like that. See what this do. I have already tried this sauce and it is, it's gonna be good on this. Stop it. Just stop it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Guys, you gotta try this. I want to give a big shout out to Lane's for providing all of these products and creating all these products that created this product, because this is fire. This is better than the brisket Twinkie, in my opinion, especially when you throw that dill ranch on it. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. If y'all haven't smashed the like yet, smash the like. If you haven't subscribed, why aren't you subscribing to the channel? Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Subscribe. You got right now. It's the perfect time. Okay. Now that the perfect time is over, you can do it now. If you have any questions, anything like that, if you want to use any of these products, I'll leave links down below. Make sure to come over to American Smoked Carnivores on Facebook and share with your cooks. Ask questions, learn, teach, tell a joke, whatever. We'll see y'all in there. Smoke on, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh my Jesus, that is so good. More sauce, please.